Hi my dear students, good day to you guys. I hope you are having a great day. So today, before we will start our discussion, let's have first our prayer. Amen. So let's really be thankful to God for this wonderful day today and for everything. So now, before we will start our proper discussion, let's proceed to our pre-test. A 3 minutes pre-test, just to test the stock knowledge of our lesson for today. Let's proceed to our discussion proper. So our topic for today is all about a body temperature. Our objectives are, at the end of the lesson, the students will be able to, first, you need to discuss what body temperature is. Second, know the importance of body temperature. Third, and last, is to recognize the ways and the different types of thermometer. So, what is temperature? It is the balance between heat produced and heat lost by the body and is measured through the use of thermometer. So even when temperatures outside our body change a lot, our body is very good at keeping its temperature within a safe range. Human body temperature varies. It depends on the gender, age, time of the day, exertion level, health status such as an illness and menstruation, emotions, and the consciousness if you are walking or sleeping. When you are too hot, the blood vessels of your skin widens to carry this excess heat to your skin surface. So you may start to sweat. As the sweat evaporates, it helps cool your body. So, and when you are too cold, your blood vessels narrow. This reduces blood flow to your skin to save body heat. So you may start to shiver. When the muscles tremble, this way it helps to make more heat. So the instrument used to measure the body heat is the thermometer. So there are 4 types of thermometer. The first one is a digital thermometer. This is the commonly used thermometers at home, and this can use to record temperature from the mouth, the armpit, and the rectum. So the second one is the electric ear thermometer. So this is also called as a tympanic thermometer, and this uses an infrared ray to measure the temperature inside our ear canal. Next is the forehead thermometer. So these are placed on the temporal artery of the forehead and measure the infrared heat that comes off of the head. So next is the glass or the mercury thermometer. So this can be used to determine the body temperature, liquid temperature, and the vapor temperature. So there are also 4 ways in taking body temperature. So first method is the under the armpit or the axillary method. Next is the mouth or the oral method. Third is the ear or the tympanic method. Fourth is the rectum or the rectal method. So in the axillary method, you need to pat dry first your armpit so that the thermometer can read properly. And then if there are indications like there are disorders of your armpit, then you need to proceed to other method. Next is the mouth or the oral method. You need first to examine the mouth if the patient has a surgery in the mouth or the in the nose, and if the patient has a cavity, and then you can't use the oral method. And then if the patient takes or drink cold or hot fluids or eat foods that are hot or cold, you need to wait for 15 minutes to before you take the temperature. And then you can force them. You need to wait until they change their minds. And then you can't use the oral method if the patients are unconscious. So next is in the ear. So this is the tympanic method. So if there are disorders in the ears or there are infections, then you can't use the tympanic method. And then in the rectum or the rectal method, this is commonly used in the babies, and you need to lubricate first the anus before putting or inserting the thermometer, 1 to 2 centimeter only. And then you need to wash your hands properly, or if you're wearing gloves, you need to take off the gloves and put it in a trash bins, and then you need to wash your hands and disinfect the thermometer. So before and after the use of your thermometer, make sure you clean it properly. Okay, let's proceed to our next slide. So our next slide is the normal body temperature. So for oral temperature, the normal is 36.1 degrees Celsius to 37.2 degrees Celsius. And for the rectal temperature, 36.7 degrees Celsius to 37.8 degrees Celsius. And for our axillary temperature, 35.6 degrees Celsius and 36.7 degrees Celsius. This is the normal body temperature. Next is the body temperature is an early warning sign of infection. So, body temperature is an early warning signs of infection. So, if you have fever, this is one of your body's first reaction to the infections and its common illness like influenza and the COVID-19. So, monitoring your body temperature even when you're healthy can help detect diseases early and help you know if it's okay to go to work or school. So, you have to regularly monitor your body temperature and learn what is normal for you, so you can immediately detect higher temperature. So, we really have to know what is happening to our body, and we have to be aware so that we can know how to deal with it, and we have to be healthy. So next is how to do I take a temperature. So this is the proper taking of body temperature. So first, you need to clean the tip with cold water and soap, then rinse it. So why do we need to clean our temperature before and after using? So we don't want the next client to be infected. So we need to clean the thermometer before and after using. Next is turn the thermometer on. So of course, we have to turn it on and then put the tip under your tongue towards the back of your mouth. So we are using a oral method. So if you are using oral method, you need to put the tip under your tongue towards your back, towards the back of your mouth. So let's assume that the patient is conscious and the patients don't have a oral cavity, and doesn't have a surgery in the mouth and the nose. So next is close your lips around the thermometer. So you need to close your lips around the thermometer so that the thermometer can do its job properly. So next is wait until it beeps or flashes. Then check the thermometer on the display. So when the thermometer beeps or it flashes, then you have to check the display so that you can now see the result and
You can take your temperature in different ways. Here is what you have to consider to avoid mistakes. First of all, you should apply always. Please follow the operating instructions of your thermometer. Always keep measuring until the thermometer gives off a signal indicating that the measurement is complete. The most accurate method is the anal measurement, also known medically as rectal measurement. Insert the tip of the thermometer 1 or 2 centimeters deep into the anus. That's enough. Your hands and the thermometer should then be cleaned thoroughly. Please read the instruction manual for this too. For hygienic reasons, we also recommend a separate thermometer for each family member. Oral measurement is also quite accurate, but the thermometer must be entirely covered by the tongue. The mouth must be closed and the tongue kept still. You should not drink anything warm or cold half an hour before taking the temperature, otherwise you might get wrong values. The method is not suitable for problems with nasal breathing because the mouth must remain closed during measurement. Another method is taking the temperature inside your ear. For this, you need a special ear thermometer. If you have been lying on your ear, or if you suffer from an inflammation of the middle ear, this can falsify the values. The temperature is about 0.3 to 0.5 degrees lower than the temperature measured rectally. The fourth way to measure your temperature is under the armpit. This is easy to do, but also relatively inaccurate. The temperature is sometimes up to 2 degrees lower than it would be with the anal measurement. It is important for you to hold the thermometer very close to your body, otherwise you won't get any meaningful results. Measuring with a forehead thermometer can be quite practical, as you can take the temperature while a child is sleeping, for example, but it is also relatively inaccurate.
So our discussion ends there. So if you have any questions, let me know. So if you don't have any questions, then now I will give you 3 minutes or 2 minutes to study before I will give you the quiz. Okay, so time is up. I guess you are done studying. So now let's proceed to our quiz. So, our quiz a 5-item quiz, and then I will just give you a 5 minutes quiz, 1 minute each item. So, I know you guys can do it, and this is just a very simple quiz. Just evaluating if you are listening and you understand my lesson. Okay, so now I will be giving you an assignment. So this will be passed next week, and your assignment will be record yourself while you are taking someone's body temperature, demonstrate each ways, and explain what you are doing. So you have to ask permission to someone, or it can be your sister, brother, your friends, as long as you are not forcing them. And then you have to record while you are taking the body temperature, the proper way of taking body temperature. So I guess I'm done for today. Thank you for listening and have a good day, everyone. Thank you.